Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Fancy Fiber Forum, where we love fancy fiber here. My name is Donna, and I am here to share an order that I just received in the mail. And I thought you all might enjoy seeing what I have. For those of you who may be joining me for the first time, this channel is all about yarn, crochet, and knit. Not much crochet lately, mainly knit since this past April. Today is November 19th, 2025. And I just welcome you all, returning Fancy Fiber family members. Thank you for joining me today. I do appreciate each and every one of you who watches, and especially if you watch all the way through to the end. Not that I have anything special at the end, but you know, the watch hours really help a lot. So do thumbs up and commenting if you would. That would be awesome. So today is Tuesday, and I just returned from a fabulous lunch with a friend of mine, and I happen to have this package sitting on my porch, so I wanted to share it with you. My friend is moving to Florida. For those of you who may not know, I am in West Central Missouri in a suburb of Kansas City, and my friend is moving to Florida, and I'm gonna miss her a lot. She's become very dear to me over the last few years. I met her for the first time at one of my sister's markets. Oh gosh, this has probably been 4 or 5 years ago, at least 4 or 5 years ago, and she was a customer who came in shopping my sister's market back before it was in the location it's in now. It was in a assisted living home, and she would come just about every week and shop. And so I met her there, and we've just become pretty close. I taught her how to do sourdough, and she's so grateful to have that knowledge now. And so I'm gonna miss her, but you know, maybe it'll give me a reason to travel to Florida, who knows. Anyway, we went for sushi and we chatted for about an hour. She had to go back to work, and she had a whole trunk full of pantry things and freezer things that she couldn't take with her, that she decided to gift to me, one of which was a 7-pound chicken. I don't know if I've ever seen a 7-pound chicken. So provided it thaws in time, that's going to be my Thanksgiving meal. I was going to do steak, but a 7-pound chicken? Wow. May as well be a turkey. So anyway, I got that, and I got a bunch of pantry stuff, and I'm going to go through the canned goods and stuff and see if there's anything I can share with my new neighbor. Maybe she might enjoy some of it, because I don't think I've got room for all of it, everything she gave me. So anyway, as I said, I just returned from there, and this lovely package was on my front stoop, and it's from Temu. And I know what's in here, but you know, seeing it is half the fun. Well, it's all the fun. So I know there's yarn in here, and there's some knitting needles in here. And if you'd like to see, stick around. I think you'll really like it, especially if you're familiar with Temu already. And some of my friends are. I'm just gonna cut me a little hole here somewhere. I don't like cutting the bag. I watched her channel one time. She cut into a bag and she cut a nice hank of yarn. I was devastated. I'm sure she was too. I doubt she watches this channel, but her channel is Crochet 80 HD. Crochet 80 AD. 80 HD. 80 HD. Her name is Jackie. So let's get to this yarn, shall we? Oh gosh, this is such a pretty color. I normally don't like this color. So if you happen to see my last video, which was also a Temu haul, I got several things of the alpaca cashmere. Well, I liked it so much, I had to order some more in different colors. So this is, it's just got color numbers. So I'll just show you the color, but the fiber content is supposedly 58% cashmere, 37% alpaca, 5% anti-pilling fiber, which is probably nylon. And here's the color. I normally don't like these kind of colors, but in the picture, it just looked like a really pretty kind of sunny color. And I envisioned it in a shawl. I normally don't like these kind of colors. So it's like an orangey yellow, goldy. Kind of brassy color. But it's super soft, and I am looking forward to making something with all of this alpaca cashmere that I'm acquiring. So there's that. And then, you know, I mentioned in my last video that I need to add to my neutrals. So this color I would call like almond. It's like an almond shade. Nice. And this I would say is a fingering weight. Let me just show you. I don't think I showed you last time. That's like a fingering weight. And this comes in a bag of 8. Another seller sells them in bags of 4. And actually, I just learned that it, right now, as of yesterday, it'd be cheaper to buy 2 bags of 4 than 1 bag of 8. Right now, the bag of 8 is like $2 or $3 more than if you were to buy 2 bags of 4. That's pricing now. Pricing fluctuates all the time. And one nice thing about Temu, and I urge all of you to take advantage of this because you only have a limited time to do it. I think it's 30 days. But after you purchase something, they have a price match guarantee. And when you go to your order, there's a button that says price match. You click it, and if the price has gone down, they will credit your account for however much it's gone down. So I do that almost every day. I go back through my orders, and if that button is there, I click it. And sometimes there'll be nothing that changes. Sometimes it'll say 1, 2, 3, 4 items, and you just go to that, and then the only option is to add it to your account. So it's not going to refund you. It's not going to refund your payment option that you used. It's going to credit your account. So, you know, that makes you have to use Temu again. But, you know, this is beautiful yarn. I don't know if I'll buy any more. I'm running out of room. So here's another neutral. This is like a light almond. Not all people like bright colors like me. So I have to have some neutrals. And one more. And this is, ooh, this is the dark green. I think I might have, I know I got a dark green in my last order, and it might be this same green. No, I think this is a little darker. The other was more of a forest green. This looks to be more of an olive. That's really pretty. And it's soft. It's so soft. It's not prickly at all. And I did a burn test, and there was no hard bits. I think I did a burn test. I know I did a break test. It breaks very easily. So that's why it says there's only 5% anti-pilling fiber, which is either acrylic or it's nylon. One or the other. So 4 bags of 8 of the alpaca cashmere. And then I got some fixed circular needles. And there were really good reviews on these. So I'm thinking they're very close to another set I have. And I got a 2.25 millimeter and a 3.25 millimeter. The points look really, the points look really nice. Oh, and it even gives you a color code thing on the back, because each one has a different color cord. So that may be because these may not be etched. We will see. If they're etched, what a great deal. Can't remember how much I paid for them. They appear to be etched. Yep, they are. Yep. And this one has like a lilac color cord. Let's see here. It appears to have no memory, which is lovely. Yeah, look at that. There's no memory in that cord. Look at that. None. Stainless steel. This is from Lotus Yarns. And they actually they manufacture yarn too. I don't know if they I'm not going to say they manufacture yarn. I'm going to say that they are a distributor of yarn, which I've bought before. So when I saw they had needles, I was like, I want to try that. But yeah, these points are pretty good. That's like a Chow-goo needle. That's very similar to a Chow-goo needle. Very nice. I am super happy to have that. All right, so the circular needle has these advantages. Each size has its own unique color for the cords, so it's easy to identify. Perfect transition from tip to the cord. Very smooth. Yeah, I'm feeling it. It's really nice. Very smooth. Very smooth, well polished, and sharp metal tips. Easy to knit with, especially for lace work. Extra light needle tips. Comfortable to grip. Perfectly smooth surface and ergonomic design will ease hand fatigue. Individual sizes are laser printed on each needle. That's very important. Premium 304 stainless steel. Strong, flexible, and memory-free stainless steel cables coated with nylon. Easy for stitches to glide. Very nice. I'm impressed. I want to say these were $10 a piece. But if I look it up and I can find it, I'll put that information here for these needles. So that's super nice. I really like that. Shorter would have been nicer, because I discovered with this latest sock that I'm working on. The longer needles, it's a little harder to do magic loop with doing a sock. It's a little harder with a really long needle. Let's see, there's a ruler on here. Let's see how long they are. Are these in inches? I think they are. That's got to be centimeters. So it is 14 centimeters long for the needle. Yeah, 14 centimeters long for the needle. And the cable, the whole thing is 80 centimeters. So that's, what is that in inches? 40, 38, maybe 38. It's very nice. The cord is very nice. Very, very nice. I like that. And then here's the 2.25. I'm going to take these out and put them in my new needle organizer. The 2.25 is green. The nylon over the cable is smooth. Very smooth. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, this one's really easy to see. I'm impressed. I may have to get some more because I'm liking the fixed needles, fixed circulars. That's my haul for today. Yarn and needles. I think I have way more than I need. But, you know, it's a struggle to resist temptation. Even as a Christian, you know, I'm doing my best. And I prayed about it last night again. I need to do better about this kind of stuff. But the temptations are out there, you guys. The temptations are definitely out there. And knitting is slow. So what are the chances I'm going to go through all this yarn? Pretty slim. I think once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm probably going to do a giveaway. And based on what I have, it's going to be a nice giveaway. So I encourage plenty of watch hours, and I encourage you to share this and my channel with your friends if they're knitters or crocheters or yarn enthusiasts. I encourage you to share this with them, and it's going to be a really nice giveaway. And I'm about 20 away from hitting 1,000. About 20 away. Last I looked. So, yeah, it's going to be a nice giveaway. I mentioned in my last video one of my recent finds and subscribers, and that is Steven over at Knitting Man. If you haven't found his channel yet, I suggest you go look him up and watch his videos. He just posted a new one yesterday, and sounds like he's getting a lot of help from people who are watching him as far as his knitting journey. I posted, I think, 4 separate comments on yesterday's video, you know, trying to help guide him. He wants to make a hat, and I guess a hat would be easy, but, you know, there's going to be decreases for that hat. You know, if he does it all in stockinette, that's pretty easy. It's just knit, 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 knit. And he doesn't have to do a brim. He could do a rolled edge hat. Is there such thing as a rolled edge beanie? I'm sure there is, but I think he's already found a pattern. Anyway, I suggest you go look him up. He seems like a really good guy. Lives in Georgia. But Stephen, if you're watching, you might have your daughter subscribe if she hasn't already, and be eligible for this giveaway that I imagine I will probably be doing in the next, I don't know, depends on how many people subscribe and how quickly. If I get to 1,000 next week, I'll do a giveaway next week. But like I said, I'm about 20 away. But for those of you who would participate in that giveaway, just realize I have all natural fiber. So if you don't want to work with natural fiber, or you can't work with natural fiber, let somebody else, you know, step aside, let somebody else participate in that. I can't tell you what to do, but I don't want people participating and then maybe selling whatever they won. I want whatever I give away for you to use it. I don't want you to give it away. Well, if you want to gift it, that's fine, but I don't want you to profit from it. You know, that wouldn't, at least not right away. I mean, I'm sure I've sold yarn that's been given to me, but again, I can't tell you what to do. I just want to share what I have and help people that may need yarn. So be looking for that. Hopefully soon. The sooner the better. I would love to do that for you guys. In the meantime, I'm going to scoot out of here and put this yarn away. Find a spot for it. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it's got to go somewhere. I've got Goober here next to me. He's sleeping. There he is. Oh, Goob. There's Goob. That's my Goober buddy. That's my Goober buddy. There's my Goober buddy. Hello, Goob. Yeah. Hi. You're a good boy. So, okay. That's going to do it for now. And till next time, may God bless each and every one of you. And remember, God does love you. Jesus loves you. I love you. And we will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Say bye, Goob. Say bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.